Okay, so I'm going to give a real quick summary on rev matching / blipping the throttle, and then I'm going to show you my whole point here is how low risk actually learning to do this is, and hopefully killing at least the mindset that a few people have that this is something that is an advanced skill or something that you have to work up to learning how to practice, or that it's dangerous. It's very simple. It's extremely low risk. It is infinitely smoother, basically no matter how you go about it, than the true beginner way that this is taught, which is pull your clutch in and then slowly let it out after you kick down the gear. So pull it in, kick down, slowly let it out, and then it's going to bite and jump, and then you're scared. This is much smoother. No matter how horrible you are at this when you start, you almost cannot make it rougher than that. This is something that just works. It is very easy. Hopefully this will give someone a little confidence to go practice this on their own, rather than, thinking that they're going to loop their bike if they do it, or, which I think is probably most people's fear, is that they're just going to immediately put too much throttle and loop their bike, and it's all over. So all you're doing, you blip your throttle. That's it. Just a little bit of throttle. Boop. That's all we're doing. With our clutch, all we're doing, we're pulling it in like this, just a little bit, but it is on off, on off, on off. If you are not just going on off, you need to learn how to do that to shift your bike properly, up or down. If you are someone who pulls your clutch all the way in, kicks it, and then slowly lets out, you have a ways to go. I would recommend learning to quickly shift first, but assuming that we have that down and are reasonable at it, this is what you should learn. So a little bit of clutch, just boop, like that, and we're going to do it at the same time, so it's going to be, that's it, and you kick down, and this all happens at the same time. So in, throttle, kick, all at the same time. If you get this hand motion down and you practice it a bit, you're golden. So let me show you what happens whether you short it or you absolutely hammer the throttle while doing it. So hopefully you aren't too scared to go try it yourself, and can actually downshift smoothly for the first time in your life, which too many people just kind of settle with doesn't happen. So we're in fourth. I'm gonna hammer this thing on. I'm just gonna nail this throttle on these downshifts, and watch what happens to me and watch what happens to the bike. Will I wreck? Let's see. Oh, nope, didn't wreck then. Nope, didn't wreck then. Nope, didn't wreck then. Now, not to say that that was the smoothest, most beautiful thing that I've ever experienced, but did at any point I feel like that was going to knock me off my bike? Did I feel like my suspension was disrupted? Did I break traction at all? Nope. So we'll do it again. Punch in that throttle. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Punch in that throttle. Still alive. And we'll go back. Now we'll do it with a too little throttle. I'll get back up to third. And now I'm just going to use a baby. I mean, just look at what happens. I don't even know if this is a visible amount of throttle. But we're going to do that. Right, so the bike will kind of jump forward a little bit, but that's it. So kind of boop. So what you're looking for with a clean rev match, you get up to fourth again, as you're going, and you're going to rev match down, and it's going to stay. You're going to rev match down, and the suspension, the chassis is going to stay stable. Only thing that's going to move is the RPM. So let's go hammer the throttle again, just because I think it's kind of funny. So all right, we're coming, we're slowing down, we're slowing down, we're slowing down, hammer it, slowing down, hammer it, slowing down, hammer it. And I'll wager just about anything, even with me absolutely punching this throttle, those downshifts were probably smoother than a lot of people who are still just pulling their clutch all the way in and then letting it out. Hopefully that little example right there will give someone the confidence they need to go practice this for the first time, to expand a little bit, because it is much easier than people like to make it out to be. This is, don't fall, and this goes for really anything on a bike, especially if you read about it online. Anyone who describes something as an advanced skill, an advanced anything, probably sucks, and it took them a while to learn, and they say that to make themselves feel better than they actually are. My opinion. So hopefully helps you. Don't be afraid of it. Blip your throttle, and you're going to be very happy with the results.